Alright. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. I figure I'd give everybody a little bit of a chance to get in here before we really get going here. We're gonna do this in sections because there's a lot of different things to do here. So first of all, I'm going to take some pre-made characters and just kind of give you a little feel of it for the first time in the arena. I think once we get it down, I think that'd be really, really good. And then kind of branch out from there. I really think that you guys are going to really like this. And over the next couple of weeks that we're doing this, you'll get a good feel for it. And then you can go off on your own and have your own experiences. Now, I'm going to say this a couple times during this stream, okay? So, hopefully you see this later or you see it in a little bit. Kabook, how are you? Right now, down in my description, there is a link to Board Game Geek. Stonemaier Games they are doing their annual charity auction. We are one of the featured channels on there. Now listen, I do not have the media presence of some of these other channels where they can go out and they can ask people to give them thumb ups or have corporations actually make a huge donation to whoever gets the highest bid for this game that's out there will win and get some extra money. But the one thing that they will do is they will match for likes, and I can ask you for that. Cystic fibrosis is very important to me. My daughter-in-law has it. She has a lifespan of till 40. She has her good days, her bad days. She gave us 2 beautiful, beautiful grandchildren. So I'm begging you, and I mean I'm on my hands and knees begging you to please click that link and just give us a thumbs up under Rob's Tabletop World. If you can do that, it would mean the world to me. It would help a lot because what happens is for those that hit that click, for every click that we get, they will donate $1. Okay, and I believe Stonemaier will double that or something. They will do it up to 5,000. So if I can get 5,000 likes on my charity, it'd mean the world to me. That is what I'm striving for, and I am begging you. I am on my hands and knees begging you. Please help me with this. Okay, if you can just go there and just click the like button, it'd mean the world to me. Ugh. I don't care if you don't click likes here. That's okay. Don't click a like here. Okay, go and in the description you'll see it. It's for our charity. Please help us. Help us do the best. We're at 69, so far $69 will go to cystic fibrosis. I know we can do better than that. I don't have the media friends or the corporations behind me and things like that to do the big stuff. But if you can just hit those like buttons, and especially for a game like this, and then I'll mention it later too. Let me take a drink before I run out of gas here. Bids up to $800. I'm sure everybody else is higher than mine, but that's okay. That's okay. Click. Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. All right, let's get. The reason you're here is to see this game, and I ordered this game, but it was canceled as it could not ship overseas. I'm so sorry, Sparky. Chris, I wish there was a way that we can do something and be able to, get a whole bunch of these games and ship them overseas for people. I'm going to have to talk to those guys and see if there's some way that we can work something out. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Just stay tuned. I'm going to reach out to them and see what we could do. Chris Barla says your likes are the highest right now. It's not going to be enough. It's not even about winning. It's about making a number that we can really make a difference. There's a lot of medication out there and stuff like that for this particular disease. Go ahead. I'll tell you, the most unprofessional channel on the planet. My dog. She can't sit still. Now you want to go in. Now you're going to have to wait because we're in the middle of the stream. All I can say is please click those. Please click on that link. Hit the thumbs up. It really helps our not only cystic fibrosis. Okay, it's the money that's going to be donated. It helps my daughter. It really does, and I'm really begging you. It is no joke. The only way she survives is with a lung transplant if it gets too bad. And we live in fear every day. I don't want families to go through what we go through every single day. Okay, it's important to me. It means a lot to me. It means the world to me. It's really about. It's just about helping people. And this dog, I'm gonna whoop her. Excuse me for a second. It's either in or out, girl. Go. I don't even know why I do this. Now I know why I'm not hooked up with a lot of creators. Because who'd want to sit through half a thing when you are doing this? But for me, it's so important because she gave us 2 grandchildren, and those children may not see their, at a young age, may not have their mom. That's one of the reasons we bought the farm here, and I put myself out, is to make sure that they're taken. Bill, thank you so much. I just saw that. We'll get you a Godzilla at the end, I promise you. All right, listen, let's get back to the game. This is something else. We're going to be doing this in sections. I decided to try to do something a little bit different, guys. So bear with me, because I don't want to do an overhead where you don't see the standees. You want to see the standees, right? Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so we are going to create a party. There we go. Let's do it. All right. So let me go to the camera here. All right. So let me zoom in here a little bit. Let's get the music on. So hopefully you'll be able to hear that. So I'm going to just zoom in here just a hair. Okay, there we go. As we go through this part. So this is where you make a party. Okay, so we're going to call this party because we're going to save this party. And this is the party that we're going to use throughout the thing. Seahawks. Of course, I mean, what else do you expect from me? Return. Listen, I didn't say it was perfect, okay? Okay, so now you choose your hero. We're going to use some pre-made heroes. The music's pretty cool, though, you got to admit. So I'm going to go with Varia, and she's pretty cool because she is... Okay, all right. I just need you to go down. All right. Now, she gets this base AD. That means on attacks, she's going to have a higher chance of hitting. So she's really pretty cool. She gets 1d6 and 1d4. Is that too loud? Tell me if it's too loud for you guys. Okay. Next person I'm going to go with is Amira. Why? Because I was able to say her name. All right. She is a archer. Okay. But in the beginning of this, she's not going to get a bow. But this number here is going to help her when she does get a bow. So that's going to be cool. We're going to do this. Did you ever do a review of Teneras? I never got a copy of it, unfortunately. People don't like me that much. All right, let's see. I believe this guy is Callahan the Great. Yes, that's Callahan the Great. He's kind of in the middle of the road there. I'm sorry, I'm using my iPad, but I thought this was the best way to do it. All right. So now we're going to move ahead and we're going to hit start. So this is our party. We're going to go with 3 people. Okay. And they come with these beautiful standees. You'll see them when I put them out there and we can get it focused. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit start here because I really want you to see how this app works. All right. So now, after all the confusion with my pup, we're going to hit and let the movie play.
Spray of the ocean, burning sunlight, rusted iron shackles that bind your wrists. This has been your world for weeks as you've drifted in and out of consciousness on a foreign helot ship. Your hands have long blistered from rowing. Your back has felt the lash of the whip, and your skin has baked beneath the angry glare of the sun. Just as you began to wonder how much longer you could survive, the vessel made port against a jagged, sun-bleached coastline. Then, you and your fellow helots were herded into Porta City, the capital of the city-state of Porta. After passing through the Great Bronze Gate, you and the other helots are paraded through the streets to a mass of heckling citizens. Surrounded by banners, beating drums, and trumpets, it's as if you are receiving a king's welcome, until you spy the soaring walls of the fighting pit in the distance. You're pushed through iron gates and the screaming crowd as you file into the arena. Inside, another set of iron-bound doors open, revealing a dusty staircase leading into shadows. Then, you descend from the rapture of cheering Porta into the underworld below the fighting pits that hold the damned souls, purchased to bleed and die in the sands of the arena above. You've been herded into a large chamber, a holding pen of sorts with racks of weapons lining the walls. An iron gate serves as the chamber's back wall, through which you can see a stairway leading up to the glare of the sun and the arena filled with bloodthirsty patrons.
Okay. Okay, so now we just get out of that. Oh, and we hit continue. All right. Okay, there is some things that you're going to have to read. It doesn't do all this, but I'll read it. I just ordered all the add-ons for this game. Love it. There's add-ons for it? Where can I get the add-ons, Bill? Because I'm gonna need it. Will there be multiple spoken dialogue? Yes, there is. There's a ton of dialogue in this. Here, let me just move this out of the way here. Just so I have a little room here. But there is a lot of stuff that you're going to have to read too. So I'll read and we'll get going here. A Portan stalking into the holding chamber, clutching in his grasp. I'm Tarkin, the arena's taskmaster. It is my job to mold you from worms into battle-hardened pit fighters. Prove yourselves in the arena, and you'll live another wretched day. Fail, and you'll become just another slain in the sand. To celebrate our new shipment of helots, the Margravine has declared an entire day of arena fights. Porta is hungry for blood. Each hero may attempt a moderate lore check. Okay, so that's AD 0. So what that means is there's numbers on this desk, on this dice. Okay, and this is where we're going to back out a little bit. All right, and we are going to go down to the arena here. Okay, and there is a number on this dice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4, depending on how high your AD is. Okay, hold on. Don't kick out on me. Hold on. All right, come on. Okay, there we go. Depending on how high your dice is, your AD is, you are going to be able to, if you roll, it gives you a greater chance. On this, there is a success. Anytime you get a bullseye, it's a success. Anytime you get this, it is a critical success. But you can also have a miss, a critical miss. So there's quite a few things. So each one of our heroes has to roll. Now, we're going to start with our first one, who has an AD of 1, which is Kaladin. All we need is 1, okay? And we got 1. So we don't even have to keep rolling. So we're going to hit at least 1 hero succeeded. So this is the map, okay? And it shows the map of the entire oops. That's on me. All right. I'm just going to pull it in a bit. It shows you the map, and there's so much area to explore in this. It's ridiculous. It really is. Okay, so here we go. The realm of Jardia encompasses the handful of islands scattered throughout the Sea of Fire, and Porta is the largest kingdom within. Volos, the only other kingdom within Jardia, has been at odds with Porta. Since the founding of the two kingdoms, both kingdoms lay claim to the whole of Jardia and fight over the lucrative trade routes through the Sea of Fire. The two identities lie on the brink of all-out war with each other. Porta has a renowned military, and its citizens worship Sindor, god of warfare. Their warlike nature has wound itself into the very fabric of the nation. Portans value the strength of Portan law, and as long as there are bystanders present to witness the outcome, Portans are free to brawl, duel, and even even kill in order to settle disputes. All right, let's continue. The open fighting will be against a troll we caught after it ambushed a merchant train. It ate 4 soldiers and killed 2 horses before it was subdued. We hadn't fed it since we chained it in the animal pens last week. By now, it's been driven mad with hunger. Any of you helots brave or foolish enough to fight it? Tarkan glares at the mass of helots crowded before him. His eyes settle upon yours, and he steps forward. I heard you lot were brought in for piracy. Tarkan growls. Well, you're helots now. Pitfires bound to the sand of the arena. Pick your steel and pray to Sindor that it serves you well. I'm on the angle, so I'm having a hard time reading it. I'm sorry, folks. You'll either leave as victors or you'll be torn to pieces by the troll. Now, move. The guard pushes you to select weapons from the weapon rack. Now, we don't have to pick weapons because we already have weapons with our pre-made characters. So we're going to go to fight the troll. Let's go, boy. All right, so now there's a little movie that goes with that.
Tarkan nods, and 2 guards crank open the iron gate at the top of the stairs. You're doused in dust and blinding sunlight. The cacophony of the crowd is almost unbearable. The tip of a spear prods you to move, and as your bare feet touch the burning sand, a gate on the far side of the arena begins to open. From the shadows, a hulking beast emerges. The troll bellows and pounds its massive fists into the sand as it spots you. It bares its yellowed fangs and bellows as it charges towards you.
Yeah, boy. The best thing about this, Chris says, it's nice that there's tutorials there. Yes, there are some fantastic tutorials. Oh, what did I do here?
It bares its yellowed fangs and bellows as it charges towards you.
Okay. It's the first time I'm doing it on the iPad. Oh. Okay, so let's close this out. I'm not hitting the thing right. That's the problem.
Tarkan nods.
All right, hold on.
2 guards crank open the iron gate at the top of
There we go. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Fight the troll. Oh, there we go. I had to downsize it a little bit. All right, so it's going to show us where the troll gets placed, okay, and where our heroes are going to go. And it's going to give us all the information that we need. All right, so there we go. Scenario details and so forth. We're going to face a troll, and he is going to be, he's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right down the middle. Okay, so right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's right there. All right, that's our boy. All right, and then our heroes are going to be anywhere in this spot here, which we're going to back out of as soon as I'm done with that. Okay, exit setup. There we go. That's our troll. This is going to be our card that we are going to be paying attention to. Okay, and the app rolls for the initiative. So now I can back this out. And I can place my heroes, okay? And I'll come in a little bit so we can keep it nice and tight. Zoop, zoop. All right, and as we need to, I'll zoom a little closer. So I'm anywhere in this area here. So let's get her there, my tank right there, and then my boy right there. Now, I'll explain things as they go, okay? So, there is a thing called embattled. If you ever get into any of their ranges, you stop. You stop right there. And then it's on like Donkey Kong. So, we're going to roll. I believe he's back 1. Okay. So, our troll here, he has a movement of 3. And we're going to roll for initiative. And the enemies have 1. So I've never had the troll not win initiative. Okay? All right. So, hope you play that one soon. Yeah, matter of fact, I've been playing it off camera. I love that game. Okay, so now the way it goes, the troll has initiative, and then we're going to come up here and we're going to hit turn. So the enemies move. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. He's coming straight at him. That's all he cares. The beast snarls and moves 4 hexes towards the closest hero. Okay, if the troll ends its movement adjacent to one or more heroes, it becomes embattled. You could just scroll up here. If the troll ends up its movement adjacent to or one of the heroes, it becomes embattled, and you should select the embattled condition on the enemy card. At the very end of the movement phase, after all combatants have moved, the troll will rotate so that it has its front hex facing the maximum number of heroes, with emphasis on embattled on embattled heroes. All enemies rotate. In future combats, Lore Master will not detail this instruction. Okay, cool. So let's see. Now what I do is I come up here and then I go to Heroes Move. Alright, so this is where we're going to do our movement. And we have a movement of 5. All my heroes have a movement of 5. It varies depending on the heroes. So I want to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll be in his back arc. So that's what I'm going to do with my little archer here. Now my little archer, none of my things. She is embattled. The minute she goes into that square, she is considered embattled. My front arc is going to have my tank. And I'm going to put my tank right there. Boom. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 behind there. Okay. So now he can't turn because there's no way, because he's in the arc of 2 guys. So I basically surrounded him. And that is my game plan, to hopefully survive with her. Okay, because she's my tank. And she's the one that's going to have to take all the hits. She has the most hit points. And you have your sheets here that explain everything. And does it not better to keep her away to do range attacks? Yes. But in the beginning, they do not have range weapons. Remember, they were brought into this. So this is kind of like the beginning. That kind of teaches you melee combat. In the next mission that we have, we're going to take a look at range combat and some other things, cover and stuff like that. So you'll get a good feel for it. But let me just say this much, okay? I'm going to come up top here for a second, okay? There's something very key here. As I'm reading this story to you, and you start getting introduced to people and stuff like that, okay? You need to remember some of these names that you're going to run into and some of these people that you're going to run into, because you may run into them later. So it makes sense, because in true role-playing fashion, you should be taking notes as you go. All right? So you kind of, oh, well, that was weird. I met that guy. Why did I meet that guy? Well, write that down. You know? The way you treat this the way you would treat any other. Okay, this stupid thing is going to keep doing this. And this is what I get for experimenting with something afterwards. But you're going to want to play this the way you play a RPG, and that's what this is. Except you don't have to have a dungeon master here, which makes me quite happy. You don't need much. You don't need anybody. You can do it by yourself. All right. So let's go back down to the table here. All right. So now we're going to hit that embattled, okay? And that's going to go on, and that's going to help us. We need to do 25 points worth of damage to the big fella here. So we did everything else. The heroes moved and they did everything, and we're going to hit done. Okay, which is fine. The thing's going to calculate, and now it's going to be who's going to go first. Well, of course, my girl. Now, you will get a bonus if you are directly behind. Okay, but now that we're engaged, it's kind of hard. We can only shift and we can only pivot. So that's something that you have to be aware of. Okay. So Amelia 2. Amira. She has an AD of 1. And she's going to use a rapier, and she's going to use 2d4. Now, these d4 are the rounded d4. Okay. So these are the cool ones. All right. So we're going to roll, and we're going to... Oh, no. First... Boy, oh boy, I'm going to declare something. All right, I'm going to have her defend, because he's going to attack her right front ways. And there's a chance that if I have her defend, she can't attack, but she will get a defense die, so she won't take any damage. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll. And with an AD1, if I get a 0, if I get a 1, or any kind of hit marker, it's going to hit. And I did. I got a hit. Got some football news there. Only on this channel. Only on this channel. So I hit. We got the bullseye. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll for damage against the big fella. And it's going to be 6. That's pretty good. So that's going to bring him down to 19. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, come on. Why did they get to go first? Oh, I think I hit the button wrong. Heroes move. Oh, okay. So, oh, no. The troll goes. Okay, it shows where the troll goes. All right. So now I'm done with her. And then now it's Valeria. Now she is defensive. So she's not going to do anything. Now the troll will go. Okay. And the troll is going to hit. All right. The troll flails its arms in bloody frenzy. It makes an attack against each embattled hero in its 3 front arcs. Okay, so that's the reason I kind of moved them out of the way, because they're the weaker and she can take it. Okay? In its 3 front arcs, roll the attack separately against each hero, rolling against its base of AD1. Successful attacks deal 2d4. Oh boy. Okay. So we're going to roll our die. Where's that die? Okay. And oh, it's a miss. It's a miss. Okay. That's kind of hard. Oh no, you can see it. There's a line through that, and that's a miss. So she missed. So I didn't even have to defend. I didn't even need my defend die. Jeez, I should have just attacked. Okay. So now, after that, we're going to go to Callan the Great. Now, Callan the Great has an AD of 1. Okay. So he is going to roll the die. Hopefully we don't end up with something stupid. 3. That's a miss. Remember what I said, AD of 1. So if he got a 1 or anything else, he got a 3. So that's not good. So he missed. Great job, bro. Great job. All right. So now we're going to... All right. So now we go to the initiative move. Okay. Heroes have 1 initiative. Heroes move first. Okay. Now we're going to go to our movement phase. Heroes move first. Okay. They're not going to move. I could slide them. Even though they're embattled, I can move them here or here. And I think I'm going to move her here because we have a chance of rolling a critical. Okay, that we'll roll that die if we could do double damage possibly. And I think I'm going to leave them there, that person there, and that person there. Yeah, okay, so that's the way I'm going to do that. Or maybe I should just leave that person here. No. How much health does she have? Let's find out here. She has 12 health. He has 13 and she has 14. Okay. So, all right. So we moved. Okay. And we moved our heroes. Okay. Oh, we got to hit done. Enemy. Okay. The troll spots what he believes to be an easy meal and sidesteps from its position with surprising agility. Pivot the troll 1 hex towards the hero with the fewest remaining hit points. Now pivot would be move here, but he can turn. Okay, at the very end of the movement phase. See, he can't pivot because he's surrounded. All right. After all combats have moved, the troll rotates. Okay. Yeah, he can't pivot. So if he pivot, he would have to turn. So he has to stay in front here. So at the end of this combat, he'll rotate. And he'll rotate towards her. Okay? So now that'll put him in the back arc. Okay? All right. All right. Movement phase. Okay, so we got that right. So we're done with that. Okay? Boom. All right. So there she goes again. Now she has a chance to hit. She has a 1. She needs to hit him now. She needs to hit him. She does. And it's that 1. Remember, I said the AD, if you got a 1. Now, if she got a 2, that's a miss. But she got a 1, so that's considered a hit. Now, we're going to roll on this dice. And if we roll... I got to pull out the damage. If we get... I'll show you. All right. This is good. Because of that, we get to roll on this and see if the damage just doubled because of a attack from behind. Okay, this is just the damage as normal. Okay, this is nothing really happens. Damage is double and a special effect. Now they don't have any special effects, so because we did that. She's going to double up her damage from hitting. She gets a bonus. I'm sorry, that's only on a critical that we rolled this. We did not roll a critical. Whoops. She gets a bonus from hitting from behind. Let me just check. I always get this wrong for some reason. Yeah, there is a bonus. She will get extra damage. It'd be 4. Okay, 5, and I think she gets 1 point of extra. Oh, attacking rear plus 4 AD. Okay, excuse me. So that helps, and then damage. Just want to make sure that we're doing this right. Yep, we're doing it right. Okay. Attacking. Okay, we would have got an extra 4 AD, which means basically we would have hit just about on anything except for a critical miss. So what happens is there's a tutorial in here, and you'll be able to kind of be able to read all that stuff before you go. And it's really good. It's not too wordy, and it helps you along. So if you have a question about anything, of course they have this beautiful rule book which explains everything perfectly. But also what they have is the fact that you almost automatically hit if from behind, and I believe it's 2 extra. So it's 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there we go. All right, so let's get back down to the table. I'm sorry about this, folks. But it's always tougher when you do things live, because you just go, oh yeah, all right. So next one. Okay, this, we did not put her on defense, so she is going to throw down. I mean, old school. Okay, so let's see if she can do some damage here. She has an AD of 3. So everything pretty much but a 4 and a miss. So she has 90% of hitting. Okay. Which you know how that means. Okay. We hit. That's fine. And she is going to attack. And she attacks with 1d6 and a d4. So she could really do some damage here. And 5. That's 8. That's 8 more. Okay. So we're going to take that down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's only 7 hit points left on this big dude. All right. So maybe my man can do this. Maybe he could do this. Now he missed last time. He totally missed last time, and we can't have that. All right. And did Bill answer me back? Hold on. I want to see if Bill answered back. Oh, nice dice sets. Oh, okay. Dice sets, spell cards, discipline cards, health tracker, well-mounted maps, and a logbook. Okay, I'm going to have to go get all that stuff. Jeez. All right, so here we go. Let's see if Callan can hit. He has a 1. Okay? Come on, bro. Come on. Just one time. Got it. Hit it. All right. Now, I believe he does 2d6. Now he can finish him off. Finish your troll off. Come on. 5. That's 10. That's going to do it, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. All right. We beat him. All right. So it's victory. Okay. We're going to hit done. Oh, victory. Okay. Congratulations. Every member of your party. Okay, let me zoom this in. All right. Zoop. As it focuses, you can see how beautiful those acrylic standees are. Okay, there we go. I wanted you guys to see the standees. I didn't want you to see the tops. So that's why we're going with the funky camera bit. Okay. Congratulations. Every member of your party is rewarded 1 XP. So you're going to mark that onto your sheets here. Okay. Additionally, each hero may conduct a rest, which allows them to recover any exhaustion. We didn't run into any exhaustion. That we'll explain, especially in the next episode. During rest, you may use disciplines such as healer to tend to wounds, to heal. Whoa. Hold on. Okay, there we go. To heal damage that was acquired during the recent combat, or meditate to recover extra exhaustion. Additionally, magic items and potions, which we haven't seen yet, may be used. Items may also be exchanged in between players. So if you find things like runestones or swords or stuff like that, and weapons and armor. Okay? All right. So now, look at my dog there. It's heartbreaking. With your final blow, the troll falls back and collapses. Hold on. I'm going to get up and read this over to the side. And collapses into the sand. The beast is bloodied, exhausted, and barely clinging to life. Before you can act, a heralding trumpet sounds, and the roar of the crowd falls to a murmur. Players who are using a pre-generated hero should replace their hero sheets with hero sheets too. This is where our archer's going to get bows and stuff like that. Which has an improved version of your pre-generated hero. Pre-generated heroes gain 1 XP, the same as created heroes. Record your 1 XP gained from the combat on your hero sheet. All right, and we're going to go to a difficult decision. The art on this thing is just ridiculous. Your eyes are drawn to movement atop the luxurious pallet above the other seats. A woman in a regal attire walks to the edge of her shaded platform and looks down upon you. Her jewel, a stark contrast to the sweaty citizenry below. I can't remember the last time fresh helots took down such a beast, declares the woman. Seeing as the troll isn't dead, there is only one more thing to do. Either slaughter the beast or let it live. Which will it be, pirates? Well, here's the thing with this, guys. Okay? Do you really want to kill him when it wasn't his fault? Okay? He was starved beyond the point and he was crazy. I can't see killing him, so I'm going to choose to spare the troll. They may come back to beat us. Oh, look at the beautiful art. You turn away from the beast, and the crowd erupts into an angry shouting and jeers, spitting at you from their seats and making obscene gestures. Guards shackle the injured troll. As you've led back through the iron gates, each hero gains 1 ardence. We'll talk about ardence in a minute. For sparing the troll, 3 ardence points may be in exchange for 1 karma, which can be used to great effect in tipping the scales in your hero's favor. Similarly to karma, ardence is gained when heroes go out of their way to perform acts that are brave and righteous. Heroes who truly act like heroes will have an easier path to victory than those who do not. Learn more about karma. See how it teaches you everything as you go. So now we're just going to enter the pits. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. The guard instructs you to report to the healer. As you enter the pits, a fellow helot walks up beside you from the shadows. The abundance of scars on his body indicates that he has spent a considerable amount of time in the pits. What's going on? Who was that woman? Or do you keep to yourself? Well, we're inquisitive, aren't we? I'd say we're pretty inquisitive. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go, boys. You're in Porta, Outlander, and you're helot bound to the arena. Tarkin rules the arena, but the Margrave, the woman who ordered you to decide the troll's fate, rules Porta. She commands Porta's military and holds the power to rewrite laws as part of the Trivate. The Trivate is a group of 3 rulers who govern Porta. With the, my God, can't we just say the high, I can't say half these words, unfortunately. Margravine, leading the military and the other 2 members, sharing authority over everything else. Their courtroom in the Forum is where they pass laws and make rulings. The Oracle, a witch with the gift of foresight, provides the only counterbalance to the Trivate's power. Okay, let's continue. Come on. Come on. I know it's the squirrely part of the afternoon. Okay, there we go. The helot stops at a crossroads. Well, old Askendler is down that hall, but you don't need to go to him. I have a boon elixir stashed away for you. Helots stick together. Decline and continue to the healer, or follow the helot skipping the healer. Well, we don't need the healer, so let's follow him and skip the healer. I'm Scion. The helot says as he leads you down the dark tunnel to a subterranean complex. I can teach you how to succeed in the pits, so an arena lord will buy you. Arena lords look after their helots and have the power to influence your arena matches. I can make sure the right lords, the ones that shield you from dangerous bouts, are the ones interested in you. As a token of good faith, take this. Cylon hands your group a potion of boon elixir. When consumed, the hero that drinks the potion temporarily increases an ability of their choosing, dexterity, knowledge, by 1 point until the end of the day, until the next recovery. Choose which hero will have the boon elixir and record it on their sheet. Well, we're going to give it to, I think we're going to give it to, let's give it to Amira. Okay. Thanks, Cylon, and leave. No, how can we escape the pits? Because we don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Do you want to be here? No. No. Nobody wants to be in the pits. Okay, so two-way fighters escape the pits. Somebody's saying something about the bases. I didn't peel off the things on the bases, so sorry about that. Two-ways fighters escape the pits. Cylon explains. They either purchase their freedom for 2,000 gold coins, which we have none, or die. But as we say, when death greets you, turn away. Several guards round the corner, and Cylon immediately walks away. Tutorial. You can learn about healing. No, we know about that. Continue. All right. So now we're going to go in the communal room. You eat a bland meal among 50 helots until under the watchful eye of armored guards. Afterwards, subdued conversations are interrupted by the entrance of a group of courtiers, adorned with powdered makeup and draped in silken garments. The Corsan wins their way through the crowd, One of them, a forest elf, catches your eye and gracefully approaches. As she draws near, you notice a jagged scar on her cheek, barely visible beneath her makeup. Decide whether to let her approach you. Yeah, speak with the forest elf. Let's do that. Boom. Oh, there she is. Boy, I can't even say some of this stuff. Elam and we, Outlanders, you're new to the pits, so you haven't the coin to buy the comforts of one from the crescent moon. But let me introduce myself in case we cross paths again. I'm Falira, and I know the pits well. Before a night's work, I make the journey from the Palace District all the way down here to see the needs of our valiant fighters. Now, I must beg your leave, for there are others with enough coin to buy my time. If you're ever in need of a friend, remember me, the one with the scar. Nephilim Orenvind. Heroes may make a modest lore check to translate the phrase. Heroes of the elf, forest elf, and trusty make this roll with fortune. I don't have anybody with. I have no elves. No, I do not. Is she an elf? Hold on here. She is ancestry bonus. No. Oh, she is an Everkin. She is not an elf. Okay, so now we have to roll this. We would have got a. All we have to do is get one success. Critical success. That's good enough. All right. Elam Inui is an elvish phrase that serves as both a formal greeting and farewell. Nelthem Orenvin translates to chains will soon be broken. Okay, so you want to keep this kind of stuff. You want to write this stuff down. You want to jot this down. Okay. All right, so there. You return to yourself for the night. When the heroes get a full night's sleep in a safe environment, Lore Master will grant them the benefit of recovery. During recovery, each hero gains 1 HP and recovers all exhaustion. And, although it's not relevant yet, recovery resets all magic items and spells that may only be used a certain number of times per day. Okay, so this is where we cut off here. Okay, so I'm going to come up top. Because, hey, we're just about at an hour. And so we're going to stop there because that's going to start the next phase of this story. Because what we're going to run into is some things, and we're going to learn some other things about range combat and stuff like that. So really, really, you see how this does. It unfolds. It plays like a real RPG. But like I said, there are thousands. There are tons of different tiles that we have in there and different standees and stuff like this. And this is just. It's really good because your decisions, every time you make a different decision, it changes the fate of the game, and it does this fantastic job that is just absolutely glorious. Now I got to buy all that extra stuff. Guys, please, down below, where in the description of this thing, there is a link for Stonemaier Games. They are having a charity auction. We are part of that auction. We are one of the many content creators. Our charity is cystic fibrosis. It's something that is very dear to my heart because of my daughter and the shortened lifespan that she can have. It's one of the reasons we moved to here. I'm hoping that you guys will go there and just click the like button underneath my name. Where my name is, okay, where it talks about our charity. We talk about everything there. If you could please just click that like button for me, because Stonemaier Games will contribute $1 for every like, up to $5,000. Okay, so please, I just like to get at least a couple $100 for this charity. That means so much to me. Please, I'm begging you, with all my heart, just go there and click the like button and help us along. This is something that's very personal to me. I'd rather have you click likes there than clicks likes here, okay? Because those likes can help and save somebody's life. There were a ton of questions here, so I'm going to try to catch up with it. I bought this but haven't received it yet. I love your content but don't want to spoil the game for myself. Conflicted to watch this. I just came in now, but I wanted to show support for your content. Well, thank you, David. And we stopped right now, so, we'll give you some time. My copy has shipped. And the next one that we're going to do is going to be 2 weeks from now. So that's going to give you guys a chance to get it. And you could kind of just play along with us, because a lot of you would probably have already seen or gone through this already. That's why I kind of stopped with a little bit of the tutorial part, so I don't ruin anything, because this unfolds and becomes this wonderful, wonderful experience. Next Wednesday, we're going to be playing something else that is app-based. And I think we'll have a lot of fun with it. I think you'll really like what I got planned for you guys. Each Wednesday, we're going to try to do something live. I'm trying to come back and be my old self here on this channel and really bring it here. But more than anything, it's just trying to do and have some fun with you guys and spend some time. Okay, so let me check and see if I meant you didn't remove the film from the bases. No, I didn't. I moved it from the other things. I just picked a bunch of bases and I put them on there. I just left them there, so maybe if it didn't show up on the camera right, because I didn't really test this angle, at least you could see the bases of the creatures and where they're going and where they are. I was trying something different, trying to have the iPad and the arena there, so we can kind of not flip cameras all the time, and I didn't want to do the overhead shot because I felt you wouldn't be able to see the standees, if you get what I meant. Okay, so there we go. That's why I did it. Nice that there are advancements in treatments of CF. Yes, I believe she's trying the drug now. I believe she had a bit of a reaction to it, but it seems to be helping. It affects everybody differently. We're hoping that she never has to have a lung transplant. So please, I'm begging you, on my hands and knees, just hit that like button underneath my thing. I don't expect you to bid $1,000. I think it's up to $800 for the game package. But the likes will help us raise money. And the more money that we can raise and donate to our charity, it mean the world to me. We do owe my boy there a Godzilla, Bill Holmes. Bill, this one's for you, kid. Let's see if the big G does it right by you. Come on. Now, if I can just get him to go do a thumbs up, right? By the way, this Friday in Japan, the new movie comes out, Godzilla -1. Oh my, am I jacked for that? But it'll be here December 1st, which my daughter and I are planning to go and check that thing out. And I'll let you know. Every time, the G is my man. Thank you. All right. Looks cool. Might have to check it out after finishing Kinfire and Descent. Lords of Darkness. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Which I just got to. Yeah, I really think that you will like this. This has. We're only scratching the surface, and this goes so many different ways. I played deeper into it. Oh, I love Shin Godzilla. Oh, I loved Shin Godzilla. That was so good, Kabuk. But you're going to see we start adding more and more on, and the game becomes deeper and deeper, and it sucks you in. And there are so many things that are going on. It just does everything right. And I really, we're just giving you a little taste of it now, but don't worry, folks. We'll have more for you. Let's let everybody kind of catch up and get this. And of course, you can go get this. You can go to their website, Pericle, Gathering Darkness. You just put that into your Google machine, and it'll come up, and you can buy it right away. I bought the Blu-ray. I have it on Blu-ray too. I have all 29, and this next one now I got to get that one. That's okay, because I'll watch them over and over, because the holidays are coming up. And on Thanksgiving, we either do Lord of the Rings on Thursday, or we do it on Friday. But we do Godzilla Marathon either Thursday or the Friday. We switch them off. Okay, it depends what everybody wants to do. I'm saying Godzilla on Thanksgiving. That's what I'm saying. Marathon. And I let them fly. We skipped the Raymond Burr version of it, okay, because that's an atrocity. We also skip the American version, which we don't even consider a Godzilla movie. There you go. Check out my post earlier about CF Drug. I did, Michael. She takes that. I believe, and I believe she had a reaction to it a bit. But again, we are trying to raise as much as we can, and I would just appreciate if you guys just click that like on that link that we put in below, and Kabuki put up in here a little bit earlier. Again, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that, and I love you all. So, we got more live stuff coming up, okay? So, I hope you enjoyed this, and I actually stuck to the time and everything, so we had a good time. I want to keep this to an hour. Go over to the Kabuki just put it up again in the chat, the BoardGameGeek.com. Stonemeyer Games, they're doing their huge charity auction, which is so... Jamie's just a fantastic guy. And if you could just click that link and just click on the like under my name, okay, and help us raise more money for... Because the more likes, the more money that they'll contribute to cystic fibrosis, which will really, really help our charity out. And I would really, really appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. We'll be back again with more of this. If you guys like it, put it in the comments. Or, I don't want to make you guys hit too many like buttons. You can hit the like button here, and we'll just see how it goes from there. All right, so until next time, it is your very dear pal Rob saying I love you very much. And we will see you in the next game that we do live. I got a lot of painting to do, and I got a lot of stuff to get ready, because we're going to be doing a lot of games live here on the tabletop world like we used to. I'm getting better, folks, day by day. Love you all. Go easy. We'll see you soon.